Family members of an Ewa Beach woman killed by her teenage neighbor are relieved. A judge found Vernon Bartley guilty of murder, but they say the conviction does not bring closure. KITV4 Shane Enright spoke with Karen ERTELL'S family. She joins us live with more. Shane, is their nightmare over?
Paula, ERTELL'S foster daughter says it will never be over because her mother is not here to share every birthday and Christmas. The family says yesterday's guilty verdict is justice, but they will ask Vernon Bartley be sentenced to life without parole.
Those closest to Karen ERTELL believe her killer deserves to spend the rest of his life in prison.
I think murder is life without parole. That's my opinion. In a lot of states, this would be a death penalty case.
ERTELL'S boyfriend Kevin Callahan says the guilty verdict provides some relief, but he will ask that 17-year-old Vernon Bartley be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
It's not closure. It never will be closure. I think it allows us to move forward, but we miss Karen terribly.
Nearly 3 years after ERTELL was strangled and raped in her Ewa Beach home, it took an Oahu judge less than an hour to find Bartley guilty of murder.
When I found out, I was really relieved. It felt like a huge weight had been lifted.
ERTELL's foster daughter, Malanie McLellan, says Bartley remains a danger to society.
If he's released, he'll just do it again. He's shown no remorse. He's not taken any responsibility.
Bartley was 15 years old when he killed ERTELL. His case was waived by family court, allowing him to be tried as an adult.
I think there's a lot of people you could lay some blame on here. The schools didn't know he was out of school for a long time. He had other charges pending.
McLellan says ERTELL was a forgiving person, but doubts that anyone in her family could forgive Bartley.
He needs to take some sort of responsibility. I personally think that some things are not forgivable too, and I think this is one of them.
A jury must decide if Bartley will be sent to prison without parole. Bartley's sentencing is scheduled for May 3rd. Reporting live, Shane Enright, KITV4 News.